We good?
Yeah.
Welcome back to Hawkins at Home. So right now, do you want to come and take a look at this kind of storage space here real quick?
So, obviously, this is our bed area. It's pushed back right now, but...
Yeah, it extends a little bit. We have a full-sized bed. We got really lucky, too. It was a Tempur-Pedic, is that...
I don't know. It's some kind of fancy memory foam.
Memory foam, that's really what I'm going for here. We got really lucky, and he just, sold it to us with it and everything he sold.
Yeah, I mean, it was, like, brand new.
Yeah, it was a brand new, like, memory foam mattress, so that was really, really cool. But we wanted to replace the top of this storage space. You can see where this is the old one. It just went in here like this, and you just lifted it up with this hole here. But as you can see, like, it had this, like, little damage and stuff here.
Yeah, it's like that, like, I don't know if it's cork board or I don't know what it is, but it just flakes off, like...
Yeah, I'm not a professional, so I don't know what kind of wood this is referred to as. But it's really cheap. The second you touch it, it explodes. So we just wanted to replace that and get rid of it so we didn't have this constant crap flinging everywhere.
Yeah.
So
plus, I mean, it just looks all, like, warped. I don't know if, like, water got on it, if they, like, set drinks on it or something like that. But it's just a little, like, not in great condition. So...
Here are the two pieces of wood we got. I think this is cedar. But then again, don't quote me on that.
Yeah, we're by no means. Like, don't be fooled. We have no idea what we're doing.
We have no clue what we're doing.
And maybe you're not fooled. Maybe you know, just from watching this video, that we have no idea what we're doing.
And I think that's the charm of it.
Yeah.
I'm putting in, once again, we're using those same 3/4 of an inch nails that we used for the trim here, which is great. We get to reuse these, We bought this piece of wood, had them cut it to these dimensions, and instead of doing the hole like this, we bought a handle, which I will gladly show you later. So yeah, we put that in. Let's see, and right now I'm just trying to make sure that this is really kind of good and secure. We layered up a little bit of that wood glue underneath here. Same thing like we did with this. Wood glue on, from the small piece on top of the, larger piece. Measured out where it was even. Unfortunately, it was cut a little bit off.
Yeah, both pieces, the inside piece and the top piece, are both cut a little bit crooked, so we got it on there as best we could, and it'll still fit in there. And
yeah, it's going to work out perfectly fine. I think you were a little bit more disappointed than I was, but...
I mean, of course, if the inside piece was cut crooked, I wouldn't care at all, but the top piece is also cut a little bit crooked, which is kind of a bummer. But I don't think anyone's going to notice it at all. I don't think it's going to be a problem.
It's like we've been saying, we're not exactly going for perfection here. But we're also not going for crap.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how loud that's going to be on camera. So...
It's extremely loud in person.
Yeah. So... there we go.
An update on the dogs. Bane has left.
He got a little bored.
He got bored.
Well, it's not even that he was bored. He just didn't. He felt underutilized.
Jack is still here. Here's his precious little foot. It is so cute. Hi, Jackie. Jackie is our precious, really, really good boy, and he loves to sleep. So there he goes, tucking himself back into for bed.
At first, Jack was a little bit nervous about getting in here. He still is, really.
Yeah.
I'm saying at first, but he still very much is. But there's a little step stool that extends out, a little like piece of metal that's been connected to the camper, and that helped him get in. And we weren't using it at all because it just feels a little loose. Not that there's anything wrong with it. We looked at it and there doesn't seem to be any reason for it.
It's probably just another case of, you know, the camper being 30 years old and some things are a little wobbly here and there.
Now, the only other thing I can think of is maybe putting one in the middle here. I don't know why. I don't know if it's necessary.
I don't think it is, because that piece really is just to tuck it into that little hole right there.
Yeah, just to make sure it stays. And I think we got plenty of wood glue on there. We got these 4 screws. Sorry, y'all. Yeah. Just making sure they're somewhat flush. These two feel a little, but they're good. And then, yeah, so we're going to peel off this embarrassing sticker here. And then we'll tuck that right in. And hopefully we'll round out these edges a little bit, probably just ourselves.
Yeah, we definitely have to sand the sides, and we have to put the hardware on there, and we obviously are going to paint it.
You can see where this is imperfect right through here. So we'll definitely have to edge out the Harrys. That's what I call sanding down these little...
It's just little splinter pieces of wood.
So as soon as we edge out the Harrys and round out these sides, paint it, it's good to go. I mean, it's really next to nothing, you know?
Super easy.
Yeah, that's the thing, is when you approach something like this, you think because you haven't done it before, you immediately get that millennial nervousness of, oh no, taxes. But... no, it's not necessarily impossible, and I'm very guilty of that. Like, the second there's some sort of project and I'm, you know, I get really nervous about it, tend to push it off, but just jump in, go for it, you know. So yeah, I think that does it right there. As soon as we do a little bit more with it, we'll update you. Okay, so as you can see, I am painting the top of our lid here. Very exciting. We've drilled the holes here. You can see those right on top of there. That paint covers up our little markings. Looks awesome. Well, right now I'm killsing it. I don't know. I'm painting it with kills. That's a better way to say that.
Or priming it.
Priming it with kills. There we go. Priming it with kills. I'm going to go over all these. And I'm actually not going to do the bottom because it just doesn't matter. Because you can see where the hole is. The bottom of this is just going to go straight in there. And so really I'm just going to paint the sides and the top here. And first we're going to prime it, which I thought was silly. I didn't realize that we had to use primer in white in order to paint it white. But I'm new to all of this, so what do I know? I'm only a doctor.
Well, I think that the wood is just going to soak up the paint. And then we'll have to put like a million coats on it because... as you can see here, we actually have done quite a bit since we last filmed. We have this whole bedroom area painted with the paint color that we picked. We got the trim painted. The windows are looking good. Just painted those black today because I caulked around the windows and I was extremely sloppy with it because I am not a professional. So I had to go back and fix my mistakes. So.
But the black paint looks good.
Yeah, the black paint looks great. I painted it just with some paint that my mom gave us. So didn't pay for it, which makes it even better.
Yeah, with some chalkboard paint that we're actually going to reuse too for, if you want to show them that wall back there, the bathroom door there, that inner portion of it, I believe, we're going to paint that chalkboard, correct?
Yeah, so the little shape right there that's in the door, we're going to paint it with chalkboard paint and put some chalk up on the wall, probably, you know, right here so that we can leave each other notes and reminders and...
yeah, I mean, it'll really serve a purpose in that case, which is really, really cool, in my opinion. We'll be able to have a little chalk and, you know, if I you know, I'm going somewhere, I want to leave her a note real quickly, or I'm very, very, very forgetful. I don't know how to explain how forgetful I am.
It's outstanding.
Yeah. So I really have to, like, leave myself notes all the time. And so for me, that's just a fantastic idea.
Yeah, we had, in our old apartment back in Houston and in our house now here in Austin, we have like a little dry erase board where we write notes and stuff on it. We haven't really utilized it this year, but in our old apartment, it got used a ton.
Yes. When I proposed, I actually added a little note on that as well.
Yeah, we'll have to make another video about our proposal story. It was very sweet.
Okay. So, do you want to take a look at this? And, I mean, you can see where the wood is still underneath, especially in some spots. But I'm wondering if that's
okay.
Like, we can leave it at least, like, fairly thin.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about it. It's just going to go right over there. I got all of this painted. Everything in this bedroom area is pretty much done, except the ceiling isn't painted, and you can maybe tell. Because this is like a warm white down here, and this is like a blue-toned white, so you can see that that is not painted yet. So we'll have to do that again. You can see, like, our super patchy walls. We actually didn't do that. They look like that already. Where it's super patchy over here in the corner, and like all above here where they patched it, and then we patched it over there. So, you know, that's the way it goes, I guess.
Yeah, but it looks good.
It looks good.
It looks fine.
And you're not going to see it unless you're looking for it, so.
Yeah.
And then we picked up this little handle. Super cute. Just got it from Home Depot. It's like $5 and some change.
I do want to give credit where credit is due. You are the one who came in here and did all this stuff while I was at work. You know,
yes.
Painted these walls and this thing here and quite a few other things. Yeah, I mean, you can see where the line is, where this is painted and this isn't. Like, that's a really good.
Yeah.
At least for me, when I was looking at it, I could really see it there.
And in case anyone's wondering what paint color we picked, we got Bear Moonlit Beach. And I believe, oh yes, it's a satin. So.
Yeah, we didn't go really high on the satin though.
Yeah. So anyways, thought we would just give y'all an update about what's been going on in the camper. It still needs a name, but we'll figure that out.